Your children spend hours and hours every day in front of the kuffar, and these disbelievers teach them everything which is khabith. And then the children come home and the parent says, where did this come from? قُلْ هُوَ مِنْ عِنْدِ أَنفُسِكُمْ. Your hands did this to your children.
I went to public school from kindergarten all the way to grade 4 when my mom decided to take me out of it. My mom was religiously anchored in the house. We had no TV. We didn't really have a lot of non-Islamic media. We had lectures in our home all the time. My mom was a community builder. She always had halaqas in her home, like the whole nine. I was the youngest and I went to public school out of convenience because it was right next door. I remember being in 3rd grade and I was sitting down. We had a French teacher and she believed in going commando under her garments. And so when she would sit, we saw everything. Whenever she sat on her rocking chair and we sat on the floor for story time or whatever, the woman was flashing us. Even though she was trying to be discreet, it was just not working because of her garments. That was the first time I saw the full anatomy of a woman's body part as a 3rd grader. This happened to me despite mom's effort in enriching our home with Islam. When I went outside the home, I was seeing things completely different, things that straight up contradicted my fitrah. And it created a lot of internal conflict in me. And this conflict is usually heightened when dealing with mainstream holidays, when your school is participating in Christmas and Valentine and what have you, but at home, you're not supposed to. So there is truth to what the Shaykh was saying, because when we send our children to these educational institutions, we can control what they're being exposed to and what they're not being exposed to. Although we can put the blame on so many other variables and factors, it doesn't take away from the truth, which is the moment you send your children to people that you don't even want them to take as role models, you are paying the price. And there is a big risk involved there. For me, I had that realization when I sent my son to a Montessori school that I vetted, by the way, and it was an elite private school. It was costing an arm and a leg. And my little one learned to urinate standing despite what I was teaching him at home. Why? Because of the influence of the environment that I was paying money for so he can get a good education. The truth of the matter is, as parents, we have to sit down and really evaluate our values and ask ourselves, what are the sacrifices that I have to make in order for me to protect what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala obligated me to protect?